Welcome, Blackhawks fans. This is Workout Wednesday. I'm head strength and conditioning coach Paul Goodman. I'm joined by my wife, Susan, and we're going to take you through a very fun yet challenging workout here today on this Wednesday. All right. So we're going to start standing up. And all we like to do, we really like to warm up our feet first. There's a lot of muscles in our feet that tend to get bound down by wearing shoes and sitting a lot. So we want to stretch our feet so that the lower limb gets a little bit more blood flow, and then we can get some more neurological impulse to make other movements even better. So all we're going to do is go up on our heels, and we just walk. Just walk around any direction, side to side, front to back, and just keeping those heels as high as you can off of the floor. And as we walk, we're going to transition into going with our toes up. Toes up, and just try to walk tall. We want to have our hips up. We don't want to be crouched over, just trying to get little steps. We want to be tall and keeping our toes flexed up, warming up the front of our shins. Then we're going to go back to the heel up walk. Going back to the heel up walk, big, tall reaches with your feet, moving sideways, moving backwards, moving forwards, whichever way you want to go. And then the last time, we're going to keep our toes up and walk around and just getting ourselves loose on our lower limbs, okay? Sideways, and finish up and put your feet down. If you feel like you got a little bit of tightness there, that's completely normal because those are small muscles that maybe you haven't used before. Now we're gonna get into a little bit more active movements, okay? We're gonna start off with a warm-up, work to more harder things in terms of the core, and then a little bit of cardiovascular output towards the end, and then we'll stretch, and that'll be our session. So first thing we're gonna do, our knee grabs. We're going to lift up, pull back on our knee, and then come down. And then the other side, knee up and pull down. So now when you go on the knee up, you want to try to get tall, okay? You don't want to just crouch it here. You want to be tall and get that hip up and through, okay? Couple more. Now the next one we're going to do is for our glutes. So what we're going to try to do is take our foot and put it over our opposite knee. So we make a figure four. And then using your arms for counterbalance, you're going to squat down and then try to get as low as possible. And then you're going to come up, switch the other side, and you can just go on your own tempo. So Susan and I are just going on our tempo, what we feel most comfortable with in terms of our balance and making sure that we got good fluid motion, that we're not just dropping down, and that we have good fluid control. Okay? Then we're going to do one more to the other side. Good. Okay. So now we've warmed up our knee to hip. We're going to go more hip and glute. And then we just did here for the outside of our glute. Now we're going to warm up our hamstring. So how we're going to do that, we're going to bring one knee up. So we bring that one knee up. And then we're going to reach down to our toe and then come back up. See Susan reaching down. She comes back up and the knee comes up. This is a great balance drill as well for your hamstring, okay? As you're balancing, stretching your hamstring, okay? Now, if that is pretty easy for you, another option, which I'll demonstrate as Susan's doing that, is going to be reaching with your upper body and extending your leg behind, and then coming back up, okay? And then reaching and coming back up. Now, let's switch to the other side. Warm up the other hamstring. So you guys can choose whether you want to go down with the toe, or bringing the knee up and reaching. Okay, we're going to do a couple more and reach. Really try to get that hamstring active there. And one more. Good. Tough balancing exercise, but it really does get the hamstring pretty good. So the next one we're going to do is for our quad. We're just working around our leg. So we're going to grab the back ankle and we're going to reach up to get a hip extension at the same time. And then we're going to switch. Grab the back ankle, reach up, nice and tall, and switch. Grab the back ankle, reach tall, and switch. One more on each side after this, and switch. So this one now, Susan will keep doing the same one, but what you could do to get more of a quad stretch is bow forward. Okay, if you bow forward, it's going to get the hip a little bit more extended, and you're going to be able to get more range on that quad. Okay, good, very nice. So the next one we're going to do since we've done our lower limbs, we're going to work our way up to our backs. So for this one, you're going to cross one leg over the other. So now you have the right over the left. Let's go right over left so everybody's on the same page. And then what we're going to do is we're going to reach towards the right and extend our arms. You should feel that in your lateral side of your obliques down into your hip. And then we're going to come down, switch the other way, and reach towards the left. Really trying to push your hip that way. Again, cross over and reach. Good. One more each side after this one. Cross and reach. It's a really good stretch right there. Good job. Keep going. One more. Bring the hip out and reach. And last one. Cross and reach. Good. All right. So now we've done the lateral side of our obliques. We're getting our lower lumbar loosened up. Now we're going to work up towards the thoracic or your mid back. So we're going to take the same type of position. Right foot over left. Hands straight out ahead. Clasped together. And since this is the leg that crossed over, you're going to rotate that direction. And you'll feel restriction. You want to go to the restriction and then come back. Go to the restriction. Try to get a little further and come back. Couple more. Out. Come back. Out. Come back. One more. Out. And come back. Good. Other side. So crossing left over right. Hands come up, clasp, and rotate towards the left. Feel the restriction. Come back. Feel the restriction. And come back. 3 more. Over and back. Over and back. Last one. Over and back. Good job. Okay, so now we worked all the way up through our spine, getting that loose. Now we're going to put the things together. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take a semi-squatting base, but mostly just think about feet underneath shoulders. And then our hands come to our hips. And then what we're going to do is like a hula hoop with our hips. So we're going to bring our hips down, around, and over to the other side, just circling the hips, making a big circle. So from the side, you do want to see yourself lean back a little bit. So it's not just here. We want to see extension. Keep circling. Now go the other way. Same thing. Circling the hips, warming up the trunk. Now the other way again. Bring it back. Good. And one more time the other way. Very good. All right. So now we're going to put it all together for this last piece of the warm-up. We're going to have our hands. We're thinking about our feet first and foremost as roots in the ground, okay? So your feet aren't going to rotate off of the ground. They're going to stay grounded into the ground, and you're going to try to keep them there, okay? So don't get swayed off of them. Arms come up, and then we're just going to torso rotate. And so you want to create a little momentum. You also want to follow your head with your arms, okay? Head with the arms. And then from there, we're going to hang down and do the same thing. Follow your head with your arms. Opening up and rotating. Good. Come back up to standing. One more time. Rotating. Loosening that up and hanging straight down. Good. All right. So we've done a stationary mobility movement kind of prep. So now we're going to get active. So Susan will move closer to me because we're going to actually be doing something simultaneously. So we're all going to do a jog. Okay. Once we start jogging, you're always going to come back to the jog. From there, we're going to do different types of lunging. For the first part, we're going to always do a front lunge. Then we're going to go and do a side lunge. And then we'll combine the two at the latter portion of this part of the active warm-up. Okay? So everybody on the jog, nice and easy, nothing crazy. Good. Then when I say to, we're going to go with the left leg first. We're going to lunge. Ready? Lunge and come back. Back to the jog. Then we're going to go with the right leg. Ready? Lunge. Back to the jog. Ready? Left leg. Lunge. Back to the jog. Ready? Right leg. Lunge. back to the jog. One more each side. Ready, left leg. Back to the jog. Ready, right leg. Back to the jog. Nice, keep jogging. Now when I say to, I'll just move ahead of Susan so I don't hit her. I'm gonna go lateral, leaning into this leg, keeping this opposite leg straight, and we'll push back to the jog, okay? So left leg, lateral, back to the jog. Right leg, lateral, back to the jog. Left leg, lateral, back to the jog. Right leg, lateral, back to the jog. Ready? Left leg, last ones, back to the jog. Right leg, back to the jog. All right, keep jogging. Now, what we're gonna do now, combine the two. So when I say to, not yet, you're gonna lunge forward, lunge lateral, and then back to the jog, okay? So starting with our left leg, ready? Lunge forward, lateral, back to the jog. Good. Now right leg, forward, lateral, back to the jog. Left leg, forward, lateral, back to the jog. Nice job. Forward, lateral, back to the jog. Now with the left leg, one more each side. Ready? Forward, lateral, back to the jog. One more. Right leg, forward, lateral, back to the jog. Now, we're in the jog. Let's increase the tempo. Let's get those knees up. High as you can bring them. Quick, 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 quick. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Heart rate's up. I know I'm breathing heavy. Maybe she's breathing heavy too. Yeah. So we're warm now. Now we can do some active stuff. So we already prepped our body. So we're going to go now and do some core. All right. Some core activation. We want to make sure that you understand though that core is all involved in every movement that we do. And when we do those movements, we want to make sure that we're active, thinking about all of these things put together. But right now we're just going to segment it. Okay. We're going to segment it to literally core movements. So she'll join me on the ground if you want to face me, and we'll lay down. All right. So we're not engaged together, but these are things for you guys just to see from different angles. So you'll see Susan from one angle, you'll see me from the other. So I'll demonstrate first. So what we're going to do is we're going to lay down. I may have to slide back over. Camera tricks. Okay, so we're going to lay down. We're going to bring our feet underneath our knees, and we're going to bridge our hips as high as we can. Okay? At the same time, we're going to reach the ceiling. The less the base of support, the harder it is for your hamstrings and glutes. If you have a base of support like this, you can press in with your hands. We don't want our hands active. We want our glutes and hamstrings. Okay? So we're going to hold that position for time, and then we're going to march. Just slow lifting of the leg back and forth. Okay? Back and forth. And then we'll hold double leg down at the end. All right? So I'll time us, okay? We're going to go for 10 seconds, and then 10 seconds of march, and then 10 seconds of bridging. Ready? Everybody up, pressing the ground, arms up. Here we go. Press hard. Keep active the whole time. Stay with it. Keep grinding those heels in the ground, toes in the ground. Press. Keep pressing. Now we're going to march. Alternating. Nice and slow and controlled. Back and forth. Back and forth. Couple more. Nice, slow and controlled, down and up. Now place the feet down. Bridge hard off the ground. Double feet are in. Keep grinding, push it. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good job. All right, moving on. So we just activated our lower backs and core, our glutes. Now we're gonna work on our abs. Okay, so I'll demonstrate first. So legs are up at 90 degrees. Go this way. So you see toes are flexed back towards the face. If we just go like this, it's not as active with the quads. We want to lock the quads in on that. So we're going to go leg lowers. Nice, slow, and controlled. Alternating. And then when I say to, you're going to do double leg lowers, meaning both feet coming down under control. And then we'll go back to alternating. Okay? So it's the same concept, 10 of each. And then we're going to go and move on to something different. Okay? So legs up, toes up, arms out for this one. And then we're going to alternate. Ready? And go. Keep those toes flexed back. Nice, slow control. Try to return it back to 90 degrees. 3, 2, 1. Now go double leg lowers. Double leg lowers. Same concept. Knees locked, toes flex back. Couple more. Good. Now alternating again. Alternating. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Nice job. Worked on the anterior side of our bodies. That's the front of our bodies. We did the glutes and the posterior. Now we work anterior. So now we're going to work lateral sides of our obliques. So we're working around our core. If you notice, there's a pattern of getting around your body. And that's how I like to write programming. So that makes sense for things to connect. Okay? So this one now, feet can be on the ground. I'll demonstrate on, and Susan will demonstrate off. We're going to do twists. As you've seen before, probably many times over, the difference between what we do and what maybe you've seen before is I want to see those hands travel up past your chin so that I shouldn't see your faces when I rotate, okay? If you're going right here, that's good, but here you're going to get more range and actually open up the sides even better, okay? So I'm going to demonstrate feet down, which is totally fine. Susan will demonstrate feet up, and we're going to go for time. Ready? 20 seconds. Let's go. Good. Good rotation. She's got great rotation in that. Got the shoulders moving with the head. I'm looking at the screen, watching her, so I should probably pay attention. Side to side. 10 seconds. Clear the face every rep. That's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Nice job. Really good. That was awesome. So next one, we're going to lay on our stomachs. And again, demonstrate first, then we'll go. So we're going to lay on our stomachs. I'll go at an angle so you can see, but hopefully, yeah, you can see my feet. So we're just going to do a very traditional Superman, okay? We have ways to make this more difficult. We'll show you one way on the second round. First round, though, we're going to raise our arms up, so palms are down. Toes, again, flex back towards your face. The reason being, if you kick your toes out, you're not going to get anything to activate as good as if your toes are flexed. That activates your glutes as soon as you flex your toes. All right? So if you want a harder option, it's just I'll do that one with you first, or with Susan, is thumbs up. Okay, we're going to go on a cadence of up, down, sort of like that. I'll count them for you. Ready? We're going to 10. Up, down 1. Up, down 2. Up, down 3. Up, down 4. Up, down 5. Up, down 6. Up, down 7. Up, down 8, up, down 9. On this one, we're going to hold for 3. Up, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Nice job. Good. Getting that backside all warmed up and glutes activated too. So now we're going to go to a front bridge position, okay? So you may have seen this a lot of times. We can go perpendicular to you. So I just want to demonstrate something that makes it much more intense, and it's the reason why we don't hold bridging positions like this for a lot of time, because we make it more intense. So what you want to think about doing is grabbing the floor with your hands, okay? And then you're going to grab the floor, and you're kind of thinking about dragging your hands like you're trying to scrape the floor with your hands and dragging your forearms. Now, they won't move, but what that does is it activates your lats and your core to make it much more intense. It should feel really difficult to breathe if you're doing it correctly. And then the bottom half of your legs are glutes locked out, or legs locked out to fire your quads and fire your glutes. Okay? So we'll put that together. I gotta catch my breath.
Are we on elbows?
Forearms, yeah, forearms. Okay. Yeah. So we're on our forearms. All right. So everybody grip the floor like you're gonna rip it, and now pull down and hold. Hold it. Keep holding, push it. Keep it there. Lock the knees, squeeze the glutes. Stay with it. 5, 4, 3. When I say to you, stay in the bridge, but you relax the tension. Ready? Stay in the bridge, relax your tension. Just hold it there. Should still feel active, but you're not grinding it out like you were just before. Ready? And pull and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Hold it, keep grinding it out, keep ripping the floor. Keep ripping. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Yeah, good center there. Right? Big breath out. All right. Now, we're going to go to our side, okay? We've done, if you notice, we did back, front, side, back, front, side. Okay, so now you have options. You can either have your knees stacked when you raise up, you can have your feet stacked while you raise up, or you can have your feet staggered. It really doesn't matter to us which way you have it, but you're going to get the effective part of it, okay? That's the first part of it. So I'll go with knees, and then we're just going to top leg off the bottom leg and hold that position. Then if I was on my feet, I would go with straight leg, holding that position. We're going to do raises from here, okay? And I'll cue the raises, all right? Want to go feet? I'll go knees? Okay. I got knees. Ready? And up and hold. Regular bridge, 5 seconds. Good. Now lift the top off the bottom. Hold. Back down. Top off bottom. Hold it. Back down. Top off bottom. Hold it. Back down. 2 more. Top off bottom. Keep holding it. Down. Last one. Top off bottom. Hold it. Back down. Don't set your hips down. Stay in the bridge for 3, 2, 1, and relax. Nice job. Let's flip it. Other side. Other side. You want to move just a little bit, Sunny?
Sure.
The shoulder. There you go. Perfect. All right. Ready? Everybody. Raise up. Hold it. Good. Stay right there. Ready? Lift top off bottom. Down. Top off bottom. Down. That's 2. Top off bottom. Down. That's 3. 2 more. Top off bottom. Down. That's 4. Top off bottom. Last one. Hold it. Down. Stay in the bridge. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Nice job. Just going to check the time so we have plenty of time to do all the rest. Okay. Very good. On our feet. We got ourselves active. We got ourselves all ready to do the lower half. All right. We're going to combine lower body and upper body. I like to do that because it gives a reprieve from one to the other on a day where we're doing it. Everything is together. Okay. Sometimes we specialize on lower or specialize on upper, but generally speaking, I like to integrate both. All right. So I'm going to show you first and educate you on how to get a right position for a split squat. Okay. A lot of people teach split squats, very different ways, but anatomically, we want to have our right foot position. So what I look for, and Susan will join me on this, is that your front knee is at 90, your back knee is at 90, and that you have a straight line from shoulder to knee. So what would be different if I put my knee here? Obviously that's less, or if I crouched, I wouldn't be straight up and down, and that angle would be shorter. But if you put yourself in this type of position where you're 90 and 90, when we stand up, which we will, we're going to stand up. And now we're in the right position to do a split squat. So everybody come down with me and we'll wait for you. Even though we don't see you, we'll wait for you just to get in the right position. Front knee 90, back knee 90. It's important to be that way. Ball of your back foot too, I should have mentioned. So now we're going to raise up. Now we're going to work, okay? And what we're going to do, 2 different movements. First movement, you don't have to join me. I'll instruct and then we'll show. So we got to do our split squats, okay? Nice, slow, and controlled. Don't go crazy with it. And then when we're done with the split squat, you might have trailed out with your back foot a little bit because it slides a bit. But what you want to do is be in this tall position, and we're going to have a soft knee, and we're going to bring our hands in front of our leg. At the same time as bringing that hands in front of our leg, I'm thinking about bringing my hips behind me, but keeping this knee soft. I don't want to see you guys with a locked knee. It's not good for your knee. So a soft knee. So we're going to get the hamstring here. We'll come back, and I'll count these for you. All right, we'll count them together. All right, so everybody down, just make sure you're in the right position. Stand up. We're nice and tall. And now we're going to squat. Ready, set, and go. Up and down. Good. We got this for time. Good. Got 10 more seconds. I'm just checking my notes. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Come up tall. Let it flush out a bit. Okay, now we're in that split position. We're going to reach and bring our hips back and then come back up. Reach, we got 5 of them. Come back up. You should feel that hamstring active. Reach, come back up. Good. Reach, glutes firing. I know it's burning. Keep it up. Last one. Reach and come back up. Good. Shake it out. Shake it out. All right. We'll get to the other side, all right? Other side. 90-90. Ready? Everybody up. And here we go with the squats. Up and down. There we go. Nice. Make sure you're not folding at the waist to come down. You're good and tall. Good. Susan looks good doing that. Good.
Good coaching.
Thank you. Right. Good athlete. Good. Now stand up. Make sure you flush it out. And here we go. Hinge and reach for 1. Hinge and reach for 2. Hinge and reach for 3. Hinge and reach for 4. Hinge and reach for 5. Nice job. Shake it out. Good job. All right. Here's a good one for you too. Now we go from lower to upper. This is still part lower, but not as much. So let's all get in a tabletop position. So it's quadruped. All fours, in other words. So hands and wrists right underneath shoulders, knees right underneath hips. Now I'll demonstrate first so that you guys just see. So what we want to do is put our toes in the ground, and we don't really do traditional yoga style. We kind of convey it to our athletes and athletes restrictions. So you may all know downward dog, but we're going to do a crouching downward dog. And I'll demonstrate first. So we're going to drive our hips up. But if you notice, I'm pressing hard with my upper body, but I have a soft knee bend. Okay? I'm not trying to lock my knees. I have a soft knee bend, a little more athletic position. Now for this drill, we're going to come back forward into that quadruped position, but we're not going to settle our knees on the ground. Okay? We're going to stay off the ground. So what it looks like, well, before we actually go, I'll say up, you're going to come to this crouching position. I say down, you come to the crawl position. Okay? Ready? Everybody. Up, press in hard, come down in the crawl, knees off. Back up, push up, back down. That's 2. Press up, shoulders in, press down. Make sure those heads come in between shoulders. Press up and down. That's 4. 2 more. Press up and down. That's 5. 1 more. Press up and down. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Good job. Nice work, everybody. Good. That's your crawling position. Next one that we have is the same kind of concept, the crawl position. Just checking time. Oh, we're good. Nice. So we're going to do in the crawl position. So I'll demonstrate laterally, and Susan will probably go the opposite, maybe perpendicular. Sure. Yeah. So we're in the crawl position. You just learned it, all right? You just learned the crawl position with our knees elevated. So now we're going to crawl and walk, all right? So Susan will go lateral so you can see that side. I'm going to go across so you can see the upper body. But just for demonstration purposes, we're in that crawl position. And we're going to go lateral a couple strides where my hands don't cross. Okay? My hands don't cross. When I say to, I'll move back a little bit. When I say to, though, you are going to cross and still stay with the crawl, going back and forth. Okay? So we're going to start off hand to hand sideways and then with the cross. Ready? I'll bring my stopwatch so we got on time. 10 seconds of each. Here we go. Ready? Let's crawl. Good. Sideways. Hands that are touch. Good. Nice low position. Good. Now start with the crossover. Cross over that opposite hand. Stay low in the crawl. Good job. 5, 2, 1, and relax. Whew. Nice job. Good work, everyone. Now from there, we're going to get our cardiovascular output, okay? So you've done, not that you're not breathing heavy already, but if you're not, this will definitely get it. So we're going to do what everybody knows is mountain climbers, okay? So everybody's going to be in a push-up position. You don't have to go yet. And we're going to bring one knee in and run, okay? Run those legs underneath you. The one thing I don't want to see you guys end up doing is here. That's not as good. So you want to try to drive your hips forward, keep your hips lower than shoulders or even width while doing the mountain climbers, okay? All right. So everybody, push-up position. Hold it right there. Set and go. Run your legs Run your legs. Here we go. Get that heart rate up. Keep those hips low. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good work. All right. Back up on our feet. Catch your breath. Now, this next one is going to be, you guys have all probably done jumping jacks, right? Everybody's done those. We also do sumo jumping jacks where we drop low. Wide base, drop low. So it's the sumo squat. So what we're going to do is a frog jack. So you're going to start with your feet apart or feet together, and you're going to jump, touch the ground, back up. But it's going to be with a tempo. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay? So everybody, feet together. And ready, set, and go. Drop, back up, drop, back up, drop, back up, drop. That's it. Keep trying to get to the ground every rep. Good. Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. Walk it out, break. We got one more round of all that. That last piece, all right? Starting at the split squats. So it's going to go a little faster because you know what you're doing now. So tempo is going to be higher. You still got a bit of rest. Catch a break. Make sure you get some water. Always hydrate. We'll talk about what you should be doing afterwards, but make sure you're constantly hydrating yourself so you don't cramp and you're actually preparing for the next day of hydration. All right, back to it. That was 30 seconds. Back in the bottom of the squat. Okay? Check your angles. Raise up. Ready? And let's go. Down and up. Good. Breathe. Yep, that's good. Nice. Keep doing it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My foot slid, so I'm going to bring it up a little bit so I'm in the right spot. Now we hinge. And back. Hinge. And back. Make sure you're feeling the hamstring. Hinge. And back. Hinge. Last one. And back. Good job. Let's switch it up. Other side. All right. Front knee 90. Back knee 90. Ready? Raise up. There we go. Down and up. Good. There we go. Was it a little bit shallow? That's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up. You have to readjust. And now hinge. Back up. And hinge. Back up. And hinge. Back up. 2 more. And hinge. Back up. Last one. Hinge. And up and shake it out. Good job. Awesome. Now we're going back to that downward dog to crawl position. Okay? Downward dog to crawl. So, tabletop. Make sure your hands are underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Remember, just to demonstrate one more time so we know, we're in the crouch, we're in the crawl. Crouch, and in the crawl. Okay? So, tabletop, ready? Bridge your hips up, press in your head in between shoulders, and down. Up, down, up, that's 2, down, up, down, up, that's 4, 2 more, down, up, that's 5, down, up, that's 6, and relax. Nice job. All right, going to the walks. Crossover this time first. Okay, so we're in the crawl position. Good position. Make sure you're in tabletop 2 inches off the ground, okay? Ready, everybody, up, and let's walk. Good. Good. Now go hand to hand, side to side. Don't cross over. Stay with it. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Nice job. Awesome. Next one. It's going to be push-up position, mountain climber. Push-up position, mountain climber. Check the time. Good. All right. We got it. Ready, set, push-up position, and go. Run those legs. Run those legs. Keep it up. That's it. Keep going. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Nice job. Good work. Keep it up. Got one more of the series, and we stretch it out. All right, so standing upright, going to add something. We're adding a little twist, literally and figuratively. So you're going to have your feet go wide like the frog, but when you come up, you twist. Come down, twist the other way. So it's down, twist, down, twist, down, twist. Okay? So every time you come back up, twist the opposite direction. Ready in 3, 2, 1, and go. Twist, twist. That's it. Good. Keep moving those legs out. Get low on your squats. Make sure you're sitting, not bowing. Couple more seconds. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. You made it through the hard stuff. Woo. All right. Next one. We're going to cool it out. We got about 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Actually, we got plenty of time. So I'm going to show you all the positions first, and then we'll walk literally through them, okay? So you guys know crouching downward dog now. You also know push-up position. We're going to add upward, as people know it as upward dog. But if you see my ears, they're right by my shoulders, okay? We don't want that. We want you to press active with your upper body and then squeeze the glutes to try to force your hips down further. So that's upward dog position. Then we have child's pose. Sitting back on your heels, reaching out with your upper body. And then after that, you're going to do what's called an inchworm, which is walking your feet with straight legs, inch by inch, up to your hands. Okay? So those are your positions, and we're going to put the puzzle together. Okay? So if Susan wants to walk that way, so you see, I'll walk this way, and then we'll go. So you're going to walk that way, forward, face the camera, so they can see your chest, and make sure you're doing upward. Ready? Okay, hang down, hold it for 3, 2, 1. Walk your hands out, push up position, settle the hips on the ground, press active, active with your glutes. 2, 1, sit back on your heels, reach out with your upper body, hanging out right there for 3, 2, 1. Up on your fingertips, bridge your hips into crouching downward dog. Now walk your feet inch by inch up to your hands, as far as you can. When you can't get any further, bring your hands back to your feet. Let's hang for 3, 2, 1. Hands back on the ground. Walk your feet back into push-up position. Good. Nice. Now, upward dog. Press active with your upper. Hips come down, trying to get that back involved, abs involved, get them stretched. Good. Now sit back in the child's pose. Good job, everybody. Good. Now bridge your hips. Crouching downward dog. Now inch by inch, walk your hands back to your feet. When you can't get any further, hang straight down. And we'll hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. Watch me now. Heads up. We're going to go from here. We're going to squat down and let our knees go out to the side. Our hands go to the outsides of our legs. Okay? Pulling apart so you get your adductors and groin. And now we're going to breathe. So with me, we're going to take a big inhale, try to expand our chest and get even taller. So watch the chest as we raise. Ready? Inhale, up, 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 up. And exhale, stay right there. Big inhale, up, 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 up. Pull apart your legs, pull apart, pull apart. Exhale. And stand up. Nice job, everybody. That is Workout Wednesday. Thank you, all you Blackhawk fans. Super happy for having you join us. We'll see you next week. Take care.